Wild card activated. Are you kidding me? That was a full spotlight for TimTheTatman right there.
It's roughly 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and TimTheTatman Betar is whispering to you through a mounted microphone on the other end of the computer screen.
Morning, evening, afternoon, bud. Hey, hope you're having a good one, dude. Hope you're having a good one, bud. Better wake up, dude.
He's categorized himself under the Just Chatting section on Twitch.
You saw my nipple? We're just chatting, okay? I'm sorry.
Tim's flanked by his plush sidekick Kevin the Penguin, and his voice is soft and conversational, like the way your coworkers talk to you by the coffee machine in the morning.
None of my friends play Overwatch, so I had to pay $5 to tell someone, hey, you just wasted your money. Lol in chat.
As Tim finishes his last full cam conversation, you can hear the menu screen music from Fortnite blend in seamlessly.
I'm not going tomato skin today. I need to change it up my life.
Tim's first game of the day sets the tone, and that usually means a series of unfortunate bouts with fall damage and a light peppering of flame from his chat.
This randomly came to mind, but when I turned on your stream, I instantly started chanting, Tim, he's our man. If he can take fall damage, no one can.
But Tim rounds into form after a few games, usually.
Not them.
Can I get an epic shotgun?
He knows his way around a green shotgun after he gets into the swing of things.
Where's the last guy?
He's still up there. He's
He's
still up.
right
He's
now.
still up.
He's got slow. He's got slow. Yeah!
Nice, Tim.
Just in time for his chat to pipe up and let him know that his day-to-day companions in the fight for Fortnite glory are online. Almost every day, you can count on some combination of these three streamers to squad up in Fortnite together.
This is
we're
my
going right
spot.
now.
Why can't I crawl here?
Too thick, Tim. You gotta scoot all the way back, dude.
Really? I can't even
No,
get
you-
over there.
Tim is literally too thick to get into the stairs, dude. Oh my god, it's too perfect.
This is stupid.
They've all got their own teen drama archetypes. Ninja, the cool guy with the biggest gun, always swooping in for a 2K that saves the day.
Oh, let's go, dude.
Lupo, the supportive yet sometimes toxic friend who stays calm, cool, and collected at all times.
Oh my God, dude, let's go.
And then there's Tim. Maybe not as fast, skilled, or charming as the coolest kids at school, but with a heart of gold.
He's shooting through the ground. What am I looking at? What? Boys, I'm gonna die. You can't kill him. He's in the ground.
Together, they form a super team of sorts.
Hey, Tim got hit it in the 2-on-1 situation. And here comes the shot. Play it in the game.
A streaming partnership that has led to astronomical growth for all three of them.
The impulse.
Oh my God.
Yeah!
This growth is something that almost never gets brought up on stream. Most of the air is filled with in-game comms and Ninja taking the odd fat joke jab at Tim.
Sky goes, I think everyone should stop directing fat jokes at Tim.
He's got enough on his plate.
I don't think I've ever heard that one, dude.
But if you take a close look, Tim has risen to be one of the most prolific streamers Twitch has to offer.
Oh my God.
Tim gets
Yo,
a
big
kill.
kill, Tim.
Sub
Big
to
kill.
Tim. Sub to the YouTube. Watch this shot. Oh. I didn't think I'd actually hit him, bro. That was lit. Wait.
Oh my god.
This is his story.
Tim.
I had my one tattoo. My professor was doing a roll. I said, Tim. I raised my hand. He was like, TimTheTatman. That's how I got my name.
TimTheTatman began his streaming career in late 2013 and focused primarily on Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2. That's what this channel used to be.
From the beginning, Tim was always an entertainer first, although back then, he was even more wild than he is today.
Headshot. Steal my hammer.
From day one, it was very clear that Tim had a brand, and we don't mean the tattoos.
Tim's life lessons, for real, dude. Use your head. Don't be an idiot. This is what I tell all my kids that I work with. The things you do have great impacts on you.
Tim's goal was to create the kind of atmosphere where everyone who clicked into his stream felt welcome.
Another reason that I stream is because I love people. My job, as you guys know, I work with at-risk kids, and I've always been in interaction with people throughout my whole life and just learning to appreciate relationships a lot.
There was no gamer who was too new or uninitiated to hang out in his channel.
Yo!
Oh my God, yes! For the love of God and all that is holy.
What's up, brother?
Shit.
The range of conversations has no bounds.
What do you call a blonde between two brunettes? A mental block.
Some streamers rise to prominence on the back of their skill or popularity as a pro.
It's okay, we're on a good lead, got the weapons, boom! Oh!
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
I'm done to play Overwatch.
Others do it by putting on a show.
Lost!
Then there's Tim. He isn't outlandish or toxic, and he doesn't wear a wig or put on a persona. He's just in it for a good time, and he's not concerned about making a few mistakes along the way. That's all part of the show. And boy, does he own it.
I am the worst Call of Duty player in the history of this fucking game. I just want to win just one gunfight, Lord Jesus. Just one.
TimTheTatman stream grew pretty steadily early on. He didn't make any big splashes or blow up overnight, but as early as August 2015, Tim was streaming to more than 6,000 viewers at a time. Those numbers continued for much of 2015 and 2016 as he built his community and developed his YouTube page.
But I'm a streamer, and my chat wants to say hi. How do I shut this? Look it. This is my chat.
Even early on, Tim wasn't shy about allowing the community he built to take a peek behind the curtain at their protagonist's life.
So I'm going to show you guys what everything is behind the scenes of the TatMan army. My actual computer and what actually streams everything. Up here we have the webcam.
His fans learned about his love for Jeeps, the origins of his tattoos,
So the second tattoo is the bear, lion, eagle. The eagle.
and which sports teams he rooted for.
Wear my Blackhawks hat, obviously. Blackhawks play today. Gotta represent, you know what I'm saying?
During his early days as a streamer, Tim primarily played Call of Duty. It was his bread and butter and served as a nice backdrop for the community he had built.
Nice. You saw the other one.
Nice, Tim with that ace.
But on May 26, 2016, Blizzard released their modernized version of the class-based shooter, Overwatch.
An elite international task force charged with ending the war and restoring liberty to all nations. Overwatch.
The hype surrounding the game was through the roof, and Tim jumped on board.
I'm doing it. I missed. This is fine, dude. I'm backdooring, bro. The backdoor Reinhardt!
This transition between games was a big deal for Tim's popularity. Unlike many of the top streamers, it's not always the gameplay that attracts viewers to his channel. In an escape from the norm, his audience is not tied to any one specific game.
Aha! Come get me now, zombies! All right, let's build more.
By the time 2017 rolled around and he was streaming Overwatch full-time, Tim was streaming to an average of more than 14,000 viewers.
Okay.
See that charge? You see that little thing?
He was quickly becoming one of the faces of the game, and while all the game's best players were focused on competitive play, he was one of Overwatch's most popular streamers.
I'm killing everyone?
Hog. He's healing. Hog's left. On a one.
Hog dead?
Good job.
Sim dead?
During his time playing Overwatch, Tim often played with other big names in the community, like XQC and Seagull.
Nice play of the game.
Since then, he's always prioritized streaming in groups. And although a lot of streamers often team up with friends while online, it always feels a little more pronounced on Tim's stream.
These teams are not. I think these are okay.
I mean, it depends what I play.
Get mad then.
I can play hit scan. I'm gonna.
Listen, XQC, we want to win, not lose. I watched you play Tracer the other day on your stream. It was like I was watching someone on ice skates.
One of the most unique parts of his relationship with Overwatch was the relationship between his skill level and his love for the game.
Did you get hit by a car?
That's way too fun, dude.
He reached the highest ranking milestone possible in Overwatch, Grandmaster.
I mean, that's about where I was, I guess. I placed higher than Siegel.
And he was doing it with skill-intensive characters like Genji and McCree.
Best high noon of my life. Best high noon of my life! Holy frick!
But as he got better, his love for the game dissolved.
My Twitter right now is blowing up because I made a tweet about Overwatch and why I'm not playing it anymore.
Tim!
Yeah. So.
The combination of the sometimes toxic nature of high-level team games and the stagnancy that was the Overwatch dive meta drove TimTheTatman to explore other options for his stream.
Are you kidding me? I always get charged, always! I always get pinned!
And just as Tim was exploring, looking for a new game to share the spotlight with, Fortnite was quickly becoming the biggest game on the planet.
There's TimTheTatman.
There he is. There's Tim.
They were a match made in heaven.
Fortnite this morning? Of course. What else is there to effing stream?
Yes, Tim. Nice. Fuck that. Yes, Tim. Default skin.
Fortnite became the biggest game on the planet almost overnight. And along with its rise, the Twitch ecosystem vaulted some of its most beloved streamers up the charts with it. When the boom first hit, it was Ninja who became the undisputed king of Fortnite on Twitch.
Woo! Let's go, I tagged him for 100, let's go. Go. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Let's go.
But every hero has their sidekicks, and TimTheTatman was that for Ninja.
Shoot it in 3, 2, 1 now.
Woo! That's what you call a double line, double snipe.
Scorpion Armadillo, mission completed, over and out.
The Fortnite frenzy has been unique for building personalities on Twitch. The game is so fun, social, and evocative that it's allowed its biggest advocates on Twitch to really build their personality around the game.
Got such wiener.
Oh my god.
No! Early on, sure, Tim was one of those guys that would squat up with Ninja on stream. But ever since then, his stream has grown outward.
We did it! We did it!
Poggers in the chat, boy!
Hashtag TatMan Army! Hashtag TatMan Army! We did it!
Between April and May 2018, Tim's average viewership sprung from over 15K to more than 21K at a time. He began streaming outside of his core group of squad partners and joined the likes of Nick Merckx and Cloaksy on stream here and there.
What's up, Dad?
What's up, dude? It take you a second, you alright?
Yeah, it's telling me I gotta push do I have to push to talk?
You shouldn't have to.
Yes, Tim. Yeah, 17! And my buddy had 4, 21 3, so 20 kill game. Gingy.
Since then, he's managed to keep this over 20,000 viewer average and spiked in July with more than 28,000 viewers at a time. Tim also managed to make one of the scariest jumps out of the Fortnite era. After all, trying to maintain your viewership while playing other games is no easy task.
Watch this, chat. You want to see why you sub to this channel? Right here. Wait.
Tim's dabbled in Call of Duty Blackout, has streamed his Overwatch placements, and even maintained solid numbers during the just chatting portion of his stream.
You saw my nipple? We're just chatting, okay? I'm sorry. Please. You saw my nipple too? This is the end. We had a good run, chat. We're not just chatting anymore, dude. Oh, God.
More recently, he's even broken the mold for a Twitch streamer. He's become the face of the National Football League on Twitch. Tim's done multiple sponsored streams for the NFL during their Thursday Night Football Twitch broadcasts.
Fortnite dance. No?
No celebration.
During those games, Tim was able to meet and surpass his average Twitch viewership, doing something completely unprecedented for someone who plays video games for a living.
Let's go!
Over the course of his transition to Fortnite, TimTheTatman has made huge strides. When something is as all-encompassing as this game, there's always going to be risk in branching outward. But Tim has flourished.
Tim, get him.
Where's the last guy?
He's still up there. He's
Build
still
up
up.
right now.
He's
Build up.
still
He's
up.
got slow. He's got slow.
Yeah!
Nice, Tim.
He's secured an identity that transcends the games he plays, and sometimes even transcends games at all. This may be his single greatest strength.
You can hold Kevin hostage for now. He needs subs. In fact, spike that fat bird for not giving us the subs. Hey, once again, chat, I'm just listening to the best here, all right, dude? Yeah! That's what you get, Kevin. You're not meeting quota.
He's not as popular as Twitch royalty like Ninja or Shroud. Take the games away from Tim, and there's something left standing. Even if it is some self-deprecating jokes. It's 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and TimTheTatman just took fall damage again. Kevin is sitting in the glowing green monster fridge behind him because someone donated $15 to ruin his day.
That's my cat. Everyone say hello to my cat, Kevin.
Tim just cracked a Miller Lite.
All right, Tim. First of all, for the stream, for my chat, and for your chat, do you want to drink that Miller Lite? Are you putting yourself in harm's way with
It's
two
not.
Miller
No,
Lights?
it's not harm's way. I had the IPA and a Miller. I'll be fine.
In-game, he's wearing his signature tomato head skin, a style he claimed as his own after the addition of the Tomato Temple to Fortnite Island, where you now go to worship Tim.
Towers from Chica, I can't believe you got your own temple on Fortnite. Congrats, keep up the work. Hey, thanks, Chica. Hey, keep up the streams, by the way, dude. Thank you for your 10, homie. Bless the tomato lords.
He's leaving for TwitchCon in the morning, where he's committed to trying to meet absolutely every single person who wants to meet him.
Throw that guy out. The little man over there, a little small shit. 90% of the women around you are taller than you.
A tall order for someone with 45,000 subscribers. But that's who he is. And at TwitchCon, that personality we've grown to love will be put on display for thousands at the roast of TimTheTatman.
Tim, you look like a troll doll pencil topper that was stung by a bee. Look at this. You look like the rejected member of a lesbian biker gang.
The streamer that's bigger than any game he chooses to play.
Chad, you can't say we lost this, okay?
You gotta give us bibble thumps with the fucking wings on them.
Let him
I don't wanna
win.
see nothing else.
Okay, I'm cool with it. Okay, my chat agrees to it. Okay.
Hi, bud. Come here. Come here. Ah.
And look at now he's gonna go tell his friends. He's gonna have the day of his life, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just changed his whole day.
The kind of guy who will take the time to let Twitch chat into his life.
A baby? Are you pregnant?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Tim's a gift and a great guy, and I'm just so glad for him, and what's happened to him is just amazing, and he's good at his trade.
To celebrate his first child's gender reveal live.
We are going to have, ready? 3, 2, 1.
He's got nothing to hide.
I will be talking about my faith in this. If that is going to offend you or you no longer want to continue to watch this video, I will not push it on you.
You feel free to exit out now.
Tomorrow when you wake up, you can count on him being there. A large gamer whispering into a microphone about his stuffed penguin, and thousands watching to support Tim the Tatman.
Yes, yes, yes! You open a door. Yes! Bro, you open a door. Oh my god, that was fucking god tier.
Thanks for watching. If you want more great content just like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button.